What's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Got some exciting news we want to let y'all know or tell y'all about.
I guess, as you guys can tell by the title of this video.
Yeah.
Yes, we are indeed pregnant.
Yeah, it has happened.
Baby number 4.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're extremely happy to bring another child into the world.
Nervous.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's still a shock.
Yeah.
We're happy. How can I put this? Stressed in our own way, like not because we don't want a baby or anything like that, but just bringing another person in the world, bringing a human being in the world is a stressful.
Yeah, in itself.
It's stressful in itself. So,
but it is something that we kind of plan for. We last month in June we did try, and it just didn't happen. We were kind of, I know you were more so than me, but we were disappointed, in a way. But it turned out to work out at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? Because so last month, you guys, I turned 30, and so I had like this thing in my head where I'm just like, you know what? I do want it to happen now because I don't want to be too old, I guess. And
being older, running into more issues with,
right. And I already have like in itself like my own issues with my body. I was diagnosed with PCOS, and as you guys know, it's been 2 years since I've had weight loss surgery. So I was really nervous and thinking that because of the weight loss surgery and because of the PCOS and because I just turned 30, that maybe it wasn't possible. The doctors told me that it would be hard for me to have children. Of course, we conceived Miko a few years after after I was diagnosed with PCOS, and when the doctors told me that, and so I had all these thoughts running through my head. So of course, like I probably was a little bit more disappointed, thinking like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be me that's gonna hold this process up, and then I don't want to keep trying for years and years, being at the age that I am. So
right.
Yeah. But it happened, and I think that this was more of a sign, being pregnant now. Because our due date is March 17th. And
which March 17th is the day my brother passed away back in 2016. So it's a significant date for me in my life, and to have a due date that is on that same day is kind of it is like a sign, it's a wake-up call. It's a realizing moment. It makes me think. If y'all don't know by now, I'm a big thinker. I think about a lot of things. I'm a deep thinker. So for that to be the due date, it just makes me think about him, a lot more, like somebody like he watching out for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's exactly what I felt when I seen that, when I found out that we were pregnant. It tells you when your due date is, and I was so afraid I was a little bit afraid to tell him. I was afraid to tell his parents and because of the story behind it.
Yeah.
But it did present to me as a sign of renewal for me, a rebirth, and
like it was just meant to be,
Yeah.
like the time was right and everything. So now we did get a comment on one of our videos that somebody basically asked, like, why keep having kids if you gonna keep having autistic kids? And that I see what somebody, or how somebody without autistic kids would see that.
Yeah.
Right. Why they would say that. But at the same time, it's like, what does that matter when it comes to having kids? Like, that's something that we thinking about.
Yeah.
You know, what if, you know, the next baby is autistic?
But you know what though, what I see, like a lot of things in life, a lot of things that neurotypical regular people use and appreciate, and devices and things that are made in the world, a lot of that stuff was made by an autistic individual. And so in a sense, when I think of that, I don't think of how hard it's going to be. I think of what types of gifts that they're going to bring to the world.
Exactly.
Just like a neurotypical person can do things that everybody loves, well, so can autistic people. I don't think that should determine who's allowed to be born. Like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't even like
it's exactly what you're saying. It's kind of like gambling. Like, you don't know if the child's gonna be autistic or not. It ain't like, just because you have one autistic child, you're gonna have autistic children over and over. Right. So it's like I said, I see why somebody would say that, because it is a stressful lifestyle for a parent to have autistic children. You know, so it's like, if you have one, the odds of having one might be a little bit higher, or having another one might be a little bit higher, but it's not, if you let things like that dictate your moves, you'll never get nothing done. You'll always be afraid of doing this, because what if this happens, or what if that happens? So
why, to me, the question is offensive to me, because I don't see what that has to do with somebody being worthy of love. Like, I don't think that it kind of reflects to me that it's like, oh, well, they don't deserve to be here.
It's
because they're autistic, and I don't think that's fair.
It's a conditional mindset.
Right. And we're not just having kids knowing that our kids are going to be autistic, you guys. We did not find out that Matthew was autistic until we learned that Miko was autistic. So Matthew was already born. I was already born. We didn't find these things out until after Miko was born. So it's not as if we knew Matthew and Mackenzie was possibly autistic and we said, you know, let's have another kid because they could be autistic too. That's a stupid way to, I'm sorry, it's stupid. It's a stupid way to look at things. Even if it was planned that way and somebody said, oh, you know what, I love my autistic child and I would love to have more, and if they're unique just like that, I would love to have more, there is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Especially if they're taking care of their child.
Yeah,
like, they deserve to be here just as much as anybody else.
Yeah, so not to rag on that too much, but the possibility of having another autistic child is definitely, I wouldn't say on the forefront of our mind, but it definitely is on our mind.
Yeah, we have to prepare. We have to be prepared for it. So of course it is. Just like you would be prepared for any child that you bring into the world. Like, what type of difficulties would they have in being there?
But that don't really matter to me at all. Whether the baby is or isn't, it doesn't really. It's not going to make me love them less or love them anymore. You know.
Yeah,
so it's but overall, we really excited.
We're having a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So March 17th, 2024, and you know. Yeah,
and we're gonna definitely keep y'all in the, in tune with the journey as we go along with the pregnancy and everything. So.
Yeah.
So
excited, but we appreciate you guys, like always. Like, we appreciate you guys for always, sending us your encouraging words and
support overall
always. And so we couldn't wait to share this with you guys. I'm excited. So I don't even know what to say.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited. So you guys, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, anything else that you guys would like to know, we'll definitely keep you guys, like you said, keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anywhere like online where people document having children after weight loss surgery. And a lot of people ask me that question, like, because they thought I had Miko after I had the weight loss surgery,
Right.
and it was before. So
Yeah.
I definitely want to keep you guys updated on that and like how the process is, because I am very nervous about that, because I don't see a lot of information about that. Although I know people have healthy babies after, but I'm still, yeah.
Like, no, you did have the surgery after had Miko.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I was at the hospital with Miko.
I mean, oh my God, they thought that I had Miko after the surgery.
Is that what you just said?
Yes, I didn't have her after the surgery. I had her first.
Oh, I thought you said had the surgery after.
No, people think
Okay.
I had, so I can't, they were asking me like, how was your pregnancy? And I'm like, I had her before I had the surgery.
Okay. Oh, I got to mix up.
Yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on that and let you guys know how I'm feeling and, you know, all that type of stuff. And if you guys have questions about that, let us know.
Yeah, we're trying to do better at answering a lot of questions. We get so many questions that it kind of gets difficult to answer them all. But yeah, we definitely trying to get to answering and addressing some of your concerns and questions. Yeah, for sure.
We will. So just ask your questions and you know, so.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah, so don't forget, you guys, to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you guys do not miss our next video. And we got some stuff coming, so.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We'll see y'all next time.
Yep.